Okay, today's class was scheduled in class and online, but I received an email from a student will not come to class. I think this time, the positive case increase. So it's better to make this class online only. So today, just online only class. Okay, chapter 10. Let me see if you have the right screen. Okay, make sure. Chapter 10 is about quality management and Six Sigma. First, let's define what is quality. As you can see, quality, definition of quality is not a single form definition. Based on whatever view, quality may be different. First one is the transcendent view. Based on this view, quality cannot be defined precisely because we cannot analyze property of the quality without something data, such as numeric data or something number. So based on this view, we can recognize quality through experience. Maybe own experience, maybe from others' experience, we can define or determine quality. Quality is innate, excellent with this view. Even we don't have Mercedes-Benz, let's say a Mercedes-Benz. Even we don't have that car, and then even I don't have that own experience with driving Mercedes car, but we know Mercedes-Benz car is nice. Maybe from the price, maybe from reputation, or maybe from others' experience. We know the product quality is good. So it's like Cadillac. We know that is a good car, Mercedes-Benz. Yes, we know that. And then a BMW and something like that. And then the other way, we know certain products quality is not good. Maybe from like a price and so on. So that is transcendent view, quality. And next one is about product-based view. With quantity of some ingredient or attribute, when we buy something, then not many people do this, but if you buy a can of or a bottle of something, then look at the label backside, then it says maybe on the front too, like 12 ounce. So open and then measure. If it is only 11 ounce, then we can say, it is not good. So using that number, like a quantity, then we can decide this is good, this is not good. That is the product-based view, quality. And user-based view, when we go like Dollar Tree, something like a dollar store, then they said everything is $1, but maybe the backside not $1. But we can assume $1 or cheap. Person to person may be different. Personally, I like because it's cheap, but the quality is affordable. So I like to go that kind of store, and then sometimes I buy something. But some people say, "Oh, this is not good, cheap one," and then quality is very bad and so on. Like that. So the same one, same item, but person to person feel different. Some people it's good, some people not good like that. So from this user-based view quality, that is idiosyncratic and personal, the same product, but person to person, I think the quality about that is different. And next one is manufacturing-based view quality. Conformance to requirements such as design and specification based on a deviation from the desired quality level. Then if we conform in that design or specification, then we can say it is good. So manufacturing-based view is conformance quality. Conformance quality is referring to the degree of which the product or service design specification are met. Okay, it's like if I design a product 1-inch bar, so it like a 1-inch bar. Then produce the first one and then measure. Then first one is 1.05. Second one, measure and then 1.02. And then third one, 0.98. Fourth one, let's say exactly 1.00. And then fifth one, 0.99 like that. So if I ask you a question, which one is good, which one is not good? I designed 1-inch bar and then produce and then measure like this. Yeah, absolutely, this one is good because exactly 1 inch. But others, before we have something specification, then we cannot say it is good, it is not good. So give certain like 1 plus minus 0.0 like 3. That case, the range will be 0.97 to 1.03. So if they are inside of this like a limit, then we can say it is good, it is not good. So this one out of range, so this is not good. So I will, and then this one is inside of that specification, that is good. And then this one is good. Let's say a check, good. And this one absolutely good. And then this one also good like this. So based on this the specification, then only this one is not good and then others are not good because conform that design specification, so we can say it is good. And value-based view, I don't know if you remember, the value. The value is quality over price. So if we can measure like quality level is 100, the same one, A and B, same product, identical, then the price is this one $100, and then this one is like $50. Then this one's value is 2, and then this one's value is 1. So higher value, then we can feel this is good like that. So value-based view is kind of relative based on the price, relative quality. Okay, when we design an item or product or service, we should consider these things, dimensions. Performance. Performance is primary product or service characteristics. So the major, when we determine quality, then performance is the major, one of the major kind of characteristic or dimension. And features such as added touch. If we buy a car, then everything is good, then maybe something like look good, feel good, and sounds good. And then reliability, consistency. Whenever we need, then like turn on engine, then every time work. And then durability, first time it is good, but then later, like 1 year later, 2 years later, then still the same performance. And then serviceability, if we have something problem with that product, then how can we get the service to repair or return or whatever. And with response the same, whenever we need like a customer service, then how can get service easily or quickly. And then aesthetic, sensory characteristics, something kind of design things, color good, the look good and so on. And then reputation, based on the company's reputation, we can we buy or not, we can decide. Okay, so when we design a product, we should consider those things. And then cost of quality. To make quality good and then maintain quality good, we need something cost. So cost of quality, there are 4 types: appraisal cost, prevention cost, internal failure cost, external failure cost. Appraisal cost, to ensure if it is good or not good, then we need inspection test. So to inspect or test, we need people, worker, we need equipment and time. They are appraisal cost. So cost of test, to ensure that the product or process is acceptable. So cost of inspection and testing costs are appraisal costs. Then prevention costs. If we inspect and then test, then if we find something, the cause of defect or cause of the quality low, then we should change or we should redesign or fix and so on. That is prevention cost. So cost of for identifying the cause of defect, action to eliminate and redesign and fix and so on. And then, you know, using inspection test and then find something wrong and then change redesign, fix, and so on, not to make a defect, but still there is a chance to make the defect. Then if we find something wrong or a defect inside, then we should scrap, rework, or repair, and so on. They are internal failure costs. And also, every effort, still there is a chance defect reach to customer, then maybe replacement, warranty replacement, and then based because of that, we can lose the customer opportunity cost, and then goodwill, handling complaint, and so on. They are external failure cost. And then total quality management, TQM. I think you heard many times this TQM. TQM, like 20 years ago in management area, TQM, this word was a buzzword, but this time, nobody care about this TQM because every every companies, every people already do. So it's fundamental now. So no company mention about TQM because this one is already they do, and then already kind of fundamental. So just the concept of this total quality management, the collective efforts of all managers and employees in the entire organization try to make better. So using whatever tool, concept, technology, try to make better. That is TQM, everybody do. Then if we can make it better, then we can increase sale, and then we did reduce cost, and then we can get the comparative advantage against other competitors. So just a concept, make it better, better, better. That is not TQM. And then nowadays, more companies are concerned about this than the TQM, Six Sigma quality. Similar, just to try to make better. So Six Sigma quality means a philosophy and set of methods companies use to eliminate defect, try to make it better in their product and process. Six Sigma from the statistical word, six standard deviation. If we use quality control level using 3 sigma, you know, sigma, this sign, that is standard deviation. So if in normal distribution, oops, this is like a mu, mean, then from the range for the quality control plus minus 1 sigma, and then this area is when plus minus 1 sigma, then inside is about 68%. And then if we use plus minus 2 sigma, so the deviation from mean, the distance is plus minus 2 sigma, then about 95% inside. And then if we use plus minus 3 sigma, then 99.73%. So if a company use plus minus 3 sigma quality control, like a specification, then produce 100, then the allowed outside is 0.73. So that means up to 2.27, so up to 0.27. And then if the company produce 1,000, then up to 2.7 outside, that means the defect allowed. So produce 1,000, and then less than 2.7 defect they make, then they consider this process is working good. Then 10,000, then 27, 100,000, then 270, and then 1 million, and then 2,700, up to 2,700 defect. This 2,700 out of million is too many. So companies use plus minus 6 sigma quality control specification. Then the inside is 99.99999 and so on. So under the 6 sigma quality control limit, then up to 2 defect allowed. So 2 out of billion. But billion is too many to count. So many companies use 1 out of million criteria. So many companies use this 1 out of million. So under this 6 sigma quality control, not many companies use 2 out of billion. Instead, use 1 out of million criteria. I know Hyundai use a different word, but the same. Hyundai use ppm. So problem per million. So this one is out of million. So Hyundai use this 6 sigma quality control, and then call ppm. So using this ppm, Hyundai evaluate suppliers. So if a supplier produce less than 1 out of million, then give 5-star kind of certification, and then 4-star, 3-star, and so on. So based on this ppm, evaluate suppliers. So under this, say again, under this 6 sigma control, 2 out of billion or 1 out of billion, the same meaning. The single system fail-safe design philosophy. And then this one single system named after single CGO, CGO single. He was the Toyota just-in-time system developer. And then Singo argued SQC, quality statistical quality control method doesn't work to prevent a defect. So instead of that SQC, using this fail-safe design philosophy. You know, inside the wall or ceiling, the electric wires, the color is the black, red, and green. Red means live, the black is dead, and then the green is ground. Why we use color, different color? To prevent kind of the accident. So if we touch red, then shocked. So make a difference. We use a different color. Maybe sometimes we use a different shape. In the United States, we use this type or this type. Plug. And then consent looks like this. And then when I went to Europe last year, Europe and then some Asian country use this type. So if we bring our the appliance or the electric device to Europe or Asia, then if, you know, nowadays our kind of the cell phone universal, like you know, in the United States, we use between 100 and 125 voltage, the same. So, and then if they use 220, 240, then use this type. This one also. Then, if we bring 110 device and then plug in to 20, then it will burn. But now they are like a cell phone, the adapter, the charger, universal. So from 100 to 240. So you know, our cell phone charger looks like this. Then if we go, then we need an adapter. So when I go to Korea, then I use this adapter, looks like this. So attach and like this. So if it is like a universal, we can use 110, 100 to 240, then it's okay. But if it is like only working for 100 and 110 like that, then plug in there, 250, 40, then run. So to prevent that kind of incident or accident, we use different shape. This type, I saw this type when I went to Saudi Arabia, 220, and also, you know, in the United States, like the dryer, some area use, you know, this area, Pennsylvania usually use gas dryer, but that other area use electric dryer, then many area use 220. So some appliance, even in the United States, looks like this. And then this type, when I went to New Zealand, then I saw this type. So using a different shape to prevent kind of accident or incident. That is fail-safe design philosophy, single system. And next one, kind of a chart, which country use now, which type. And Pokayoke, this one is Japanese. And then this one is checklist or special tooling for fail-safe procedures or devices. Checklist, you know, when we go market, then if we use like a shopping list, that is checklist. So buy this one, and then if I grab one and then put in a cart, then check like this. So that is checklist. And then usual checklist is do list. But this Pokayoke usually not to do list. So many companies, when they enter the manufacturing facility, then there is something list. Many cases they said don't bring cell phone in that area. Many purposes, maybe a security purpose, maybe like using a cell phone during work, maybe it can cause of making defect, incident, and accident. So many companies, especially in the manufacturing area, they don't allow bring cell phone inside. So that is kind of Pokayoke checklist, not to-do list. ISO 9000. This one is the international standard. It's like a specification. So set certain level, and then over that level, then certify that is good. So that is international standard, quality standard. If you go like Asian country, such as Thailand, when I went to Bangkok, Thailand, then I saw many signs, ISO 9000, ISO 9400, 100, and so on. Many countries, more than 100 countries, use this ISO 9000 as standards to make the over the standard to make sure their quality. But in the United States, I never seen this ISO 9000 sign, because US standards override this one. So if we, the company in the United States match United States US standard, then they don't worry about this ISO 9000. So in the United States, never seen this ISO 9000 sign. The Malcolm Baldrige Award, especially for the US company. Earlier, many other countries, companies came into United States, and then relatively the companies, US companies quality lower. So to encourage improving US companies product quality give this award based on these 7 evaluation categories. Leadership, information analysis, and so on. Then based on this category, award this to increase, improve, and encourage, improving U.S. companies' quality. And then many companies we know, they are award winners. Motorola, IBM, Xerox, Cadillac, and FedEx, and so on. So if they are Malcolm Baldrige awarded companies, then we can trust their quality. And next one, so far we talked about product or manufacturing items quality, but how about service quality? You know, service quality, we can measure using kind of number or something attribute. So instead, we use like a survey, ask a customer. So using a questionnaire survey about this reliability of the service, responsiveness of service, and so on. Then based on that output, we can evaluate service quality. So we call this the subcore. So using a questionnaire, measure quality, service quality. And then nowadays, about the internet-based online service, then we call e-subcore. So using different questions, then reliability, responsiveness not the same, but because of online, it is online, so accessibility, flexibility, easy of navigation, and then especially trust, security measure, then we can evaluate e-service, online-based service quality. Okay, that's all. Tonight's lecture. Is there any question? Okay, if we don't have a question, that's all. You can leave. And then if you are, you didn't take quiz number 3 last class, then if you want to take it, make it, stay, and then others, you can leave. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Thank you, bye.